Hong Kong Direct is your weekly racing roundup full of news, views, previews, interviews and special guests. And coming up on a big show today, we'll hear from James McDonald, heading here for IJC meeting in a couple of weeks off the back of a huge spring carnival for the Kiwi. That's James McDonald. And looking forward, of course, to the International Day itself. We'll look back on the big trial day at Sha Tin. We'll also hear from Bill Nader, Director of Racing Product Marketing and Sponsorship, about some of the international runners and particularly the strong Japanese challenge making their way back again to potentially defend or reclaim their crowns. We start the show, though, with James McDonald, I'm pleased to say, is joining us on the line. James, I know you're very busy, won't keep you too long, but you must be excited about coming back to Hong Kong for the IJC in a couple of weeks' time. Yeah, absolutely. Really looking forward to it. Obviously, it's a great meeting to be a part of, really good fun with great jockeys. So looking forward to it immensely, that's for sure. Now, just to clear this up as well, because sometimes jockeys represent the countries they ride in as opposed to the countries they were born in, but you're very much flying the Kiwi flag, aren't you, this time? Yeah, I have done that over the past few years in the same Jockeys Challenge. So might as well keep it going, and hopefully we get a bit more luck than we have over the years. I think I finished second to Frankie before and a third a time again. So yeah, hopefully we can go a couple better or one better than I have done over the past. Yeah, there's a few Aussies trying to claim you, though, because I mean Australia you do call home now to a certain extent. And what a fantastic spring you've had too. I think you broke the record for the most numbers of winners Melbourne Cup week, and the Melbourne Cup itself. I mean, that was the icing on the cake, wasn't it? Yeah, absolutely. No, we had a fantastic time in Melbourne. It was a little bit up and down, obviously, with Zaki getting scratched out of the Crocs plate to start with, but and then it flowed into Flemington week, where we had a tremendous week. Everything went really well. Horses ran terrific, and yeah, we got a bit of luck on the big day. So the Melbourne Cup was just simply outstanding, and same with Nature Strip and Home Affairs. They were all good victories to have over the Cup Carnival. Yeah, if you could have a word in someone's ear about bringing them to Hong Kong as well, that would be great. But what outside of the IJC night, what are your Hong Kong memories? I know Extension was a big winner for you a few years back now in the Champions Mile. Yeah, absolutely. That was probably the pinnacle, to be fair. But I've had a lot of luck in Hong Kong over the years. It's obviously was a bit sad not to be able to get there last year due to COVID restrictions, but I'm glad we got the call up this year because I love coming there, and the jockeys that are up there are fantastic, and especially at the IJC meeting with the International Jockeys Challenge, there's some best in the business. So always a pleasure to come up and compete in that series, that's for sure. So what did you schedule? Are you sticking around for the Sunday for the big day as well, or do you literally just fly in, ride, and then fly out again? Yeah, unfortunately I can't this year due to Queensland's COVID restrictions. I can't get back in time. I'm actually committed to a filly up in Queensland on the 26th, and Queensland have got this policy there where I have to do a 2-week quarantine period before I could ride there. So it rules me out by one day. Unfortunately, I would have loved to have competed there, but yeah, just due to that fact, I can't stay till Sunday. All right, well, we're looking forward to having you back anyway for IJC night. Thanks again for your time this morning, and we'll catch up with you when you arrive. Thank you. Cheers. All right, moving forward, we're actually looking back now on Bank of China Hong Kong Trial Day last weekend. Of course, it was the return of Golden 60 as well, but important trials in the lead up to HKIR. We'll start off looking back on the sprint.
Lucky Patch, then Skyfield, Naboo Attack. Lucky Patch is in front. He's a clear length over Naboo Attack, and Lucky Patch again.
It's a best win in Hong Kong at this moment, and this race is very lucky. The earlier the pace was fast, and I get a chance to get in and get covered, and lucky everything go on the pen.
Golden 60, White Cuckoo's right there. The Champ Ranger's up. Golden 60 went to White Cuckoo and Sky Darcy. He's back Golden 60. It's a Ferrari against 6 Hong Kong Taxi.
That was good for us. Relaxed very well behind. and then just truck through, save some ground until the straight and cruise up easily. As usual, he did his job, and then he see the winning post. He sort of already job done and try to slow down. I said, just give me two extra try, please. But no, it was a good performance. Good lead up before the international, I'd say.
Car Ying Star digs in, then Columbus County, Reliable Team just in front, and Reliable Team, inch perfect Derek Long.
We always try to be lead in the race, and today we're a bit lucky. No one tried to pressing us to go a bit quick, so my horse quite relaxed and find the fit in the early part, and then start from the 12 puncher, he step by step to speed up, which is very suitable to my horse, and he responds very good, and we are lucky to win today.
Yeah, a bit of a surprise as far as Reliable Team was concerned. Great ride from Derek, though. Now books his place on International Day in the Vase, and great to see Golden 60 back as well for his 15th straight win. So, what are we looking at as far as the fields are concerned then for the big day, second Sunday in December? Starting off with the sprint, Hot King Prawn, a little bit unlucky in the lead-up race, first up last time out, so he can improve. But look how close it is as far as the ratings are concerned. Those top six, there's only 2 points between them, and Wellington should improve with that run under his belt. But Down on Smash is back to defend his crown in the sprint. As far as the mile is concerned, well, it's Golden 60, of course. He's back to defend his crown as well after that fantastic win first up. He heads the ratings, but Dan on Kingly and Indy Champ not too far behind as well. And great to see Mother Earth, this year's 1,000 guineas winner, for Aidan O'Brien, making the trip as well, coming from Del Mar. So that's the mile. Golden 60 defend his crown there. The Cup, well, Panfield, interestingly, will line up here for Hong Kong, but Dubai Honour for William Haggis heads the ratings again. Strong lineup from Japan. Loves Only You, of course, winning the QE2 last season. She's be back once more. That's the Cup. And then finally the Vase, the smaller field for the meeting, but pile driver again for the UK, the top rater there. Glory Vase won this race 2 seasons ago, so it should be a good lineup. And Reliable Team, will he get that easy lead that he got on Trials Day? We will find out there. To put a little bit meat on the bones as far as the international runs are concerned, we can catch up with Bill Nader, who's Director of Product Marketing and Sponsorship, to talk about an excellent lineup we have for this year's championships.
We're very excited. I mean, it's been incredible to get this kind of response given the travel restrictions, but I think this flagship day, the prize money on offer, it's remarkable how much interest there is in coming, and they've really responded well this year. This is one of the best Hong Kong international race meetings I've seen in my time well in Hong Kong.
Let's go through some of the runners and some of the areas where the horses are coming from. Japan, they're sending a strong contingent. That's key, isn't it, for a successful HKIR?
Yeah, and I think that's something we're going to see for years to come. They've had great success. And 2 of the horses are coming by way of the Japan Cup, 2 Irish horses coming on from Japan. So it's 12 plus, in a sense, another 2. So 14 in all coming by way of Japan. And the names are absolutely spectacular. It's not just quantity, it's quality.
What about from Europe? Aidan O'Brien, as always, is bringing a strong contingent, but there are some other horses of interest too from Europe.
Yeah, we have Max Sweeney, who's trained by Jim Bolger, another Irish horse coming, and 2 really nice horses from Great Britain in Pile Driver, who's a Group 1 winner of the Coronation Cup, and a horse that I really like, Dubai Honour. He's rated 121. He's yet to win a Group 1, but he's an exciting 3-year-old, and I think he's a big name because I think his best is in front of him, and I think he'll be an outstanding 4-year-old next season. So this will be a big race for him in Hong Kong.
Thanks to Bill there, and spot on as well as far as the Japan Cup's concerned this weekend. We might get some clues out of that as well going forward. So what about the diary? Well, this weekend the Chevalier Cup is our feature race. Good lineup as well. Again, some more clues here. Excellent Proposal, Lucky Express and Butterfield are running, and that have international entries. Wednesday back at Happy Valley, 9 races there, and then a couple of trophy races on the following Sunday, the lead up to the big one. There will be some all-weather action there as well. And Lyle Hewitson returns this weekend as well with 6 rides. Looking forward to him coming back. That's just about it, though. All we've got time for. We're going to leave preview this week. We've had James McDonald on the start, but his big win here in Hong Kong was extension of the Champions Mile back in 2012. Great lineup as well. Ambitious Dragon in the field. Favourite was Cityscape for James Doyle and Roger Chardon, who come off the Dubai duty-free win. But it was back-to-back wins for extension of the Champions Mile. James McDonald on board this time. Enjoy this. We'll see you again on Sunday, bringing all the action from Hong Kong direct to you.
It's the two veterans bobbing along in the lead. Able One being handled by Jeff Lloyd. Out by a half length to Lucky 9. Kings Row strides to third, not pushing the issue. Extension with a nice run fourth. Then African Story, Mooser the outside. Followed by Beauty Flash. Fair Trade's covering ground on the outside of Glorious Days, being pushed along by Coetzee now. Likewise Doyle on Cityscape, and he's looking to push to the outside. Cityscape as they turn, but he can't get off the back of Fair Trade. Into the straight now. Able One being joined by Lucky 9. The pair go stride for stride. Extensions coming off hills with a great run. Then Glorious Days into the clear. It's Able One being tackled by Lucky 9. Extension. Ambitious Dragon the fence. Glorious Days in the centre. Great finish. Extension goes through and makes it back-to-back victories.